Hi everyone, I'm Mahana Lara and I welcome you to be Rise and Rich with me. So I've been wanting to do these videos for some time, but this week it just seems to be the right time. I'm really excited because my partner and I actually went for a conference last weekend where we took a very big decision for ourselves at that conference. And there was this massive room of people, massive room of entrepreneurs, and we're pretty much in the same space. We've gone through similar experiences. But when the call came to take a decision to upgrade or up level our work, our revenues, our systems, meet our goals, believe it or not, only 15% of the room stayed behind and actually took the decision to move forward. So I wanted to take, sort of the lessons that we learned through that conference on the 3 ways of making better decisions, because decisions will get you either moving forward or backwards in life. And in fact, no decision, when you say, I'm not going to take a decision, is actually also a decision. And it's a decision to stay exactly where you are. And probably that's the start of a downward spiral. But before we go into the 3 ways to making better decisions, I want to ask you this, or ask yourself this. Why do you think people shy away from taking a decision that could drastically change their lives? Do you know, in that room, I could see all the reasons. I could see the reasons in their eyes, in their energy and what they were saying. And sort of, it was really incredible to see the fear, the doubt, the judgment, whether this is going to work for us, not going to work for us. Should I take the risk? Is this too much of a risk? Is that a lot of money on the table? Feeling that lack. I don't have the money right now, or I don't have the time right now. All of this is in your head. And what if this doesn't work out? Should I take the risk? And I see this every time I speak with someone who says, well, this is not the right time for me, or this is too expensive for me. It's just one of those things that make up an indecision. And people think, that's okay, I'll let it pass. I'll do it again some other day, some other time. And I decide to not do anything right now. And bam, that is actually a decision. And you're kind of announcing to the universe that you're going to stay exactly where you are. And if you're in a place of struggle, that's exactly where you're going to stay. So it's important for us to realize that decision is a clear-cut way for us to instruct our mind, our body, our energy to take forward action. And when you say, I take no decision, it's actually an instruction to our mind, our body, our energy to stay exactly where you are, or take a step back or two in life. So keeping that in mind, I wanted to share these 3 ways to making better decisions. And these are things that I saw actually happening in the conference. I actually saw and relearned these lessons again in the last few days. So the first one is, if an opportunity is in front of you, right? If something comes in front of you, you have called it into your life. Things don't happen by chance. If you have not taken the steps to be in front of the opportunity, chances are that opportunity will not present itself in front of you. So recognize that. Consciously or subconsciously, we pull events, people, opportunities to ourselves, to our life. And if you're listening to this piece of content, you probably are someone who has a decision to make, or you may be struggling with something in your head and you need to make a decision to shift it. So what do you do when an opportunity comes in front of you? What do? You take it with the understanding that it's not about what you get from this opportunity. It's about what you become. Sometimes the opportunity may lead you into something huge and successful, and that's great. But sometimes it may not lead into the success that you thought it would. But hold on a minute, there's incredible personal growth and empowerment and lessons and changes and shifts and transformation. All of that is right there, because it's who you become that matters. You know, the biggest leaders in this world do what they do, earn what they earn, live the way they live, not because of, you know, it's not because what they're getting out of the whole thing, it's because who they are, who they are. The second thing that I learned sitting there was that there's just a lot of people who are living in other people's beliefs. So don't let other people's opinions, other people's beliefs in you, your past beliefs, limit you to take on an opportunity. A lot of time there will be this nagging voice in your head, or a family member or a friend doing some negative talking, pulling you back, you know, further and further away from that opportunity. Recognize it. And I love a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. I've always loved this quote, and it says, "I won't let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet." You have to recognize that most of the time it's what, you know, what we've been taught, these negative beliefs and the opinions and beliefs of those around us, that hold us back from taking the risk on ourselves and making a decision for our big why. You know, this is why I want to do this. I want to shift my life. I want to have more time with my family. I want to travel more. I want to have financial freedom. I want to live a purposeful life. If, you know, those are our big whys, and all these negative beliefs just keep on pulling us back and away from it. So if you're aware, you could do something about it, and don't let anyone or any beliefs keep you from living your best life. And the third thing, the little group, the 15% of us who just, you know, stayed behind, took a step and moved forward. Here's the interesting bit. Were we not fearful? Were we not, you know, did we not have doubts? Of course we did. I was petrified, absolutely petrified. Every time I decide to move forward and take a massive action, I am petrified, but I take that action anyways, because action eliminates fear. Whenever you feel fearful or something that's stopping you, you gotta shift into the action. When you say you don't have the money or the time to do this, or always ask, how, you know, I'm at a wrong, you know, am I at a wrong place or time to do this? Shift that to asking, how will I get the money? How will I get the time to do this? The how will shift you from just saying, this is what my circumstance is, to what action should I take? And that, questions like that, prompt action, and action will change your life. So for those who've been listening to my videos and reading my posts, you will know, and I've talked about it several times, that when Daniel and I, my partner and I, launched our first online platform, we had no idea what we were doing. We were full of doubts, and we were really, really scared, because we, you know, we took this massive action and put all this investment in, and we just put all our time in. We actually, I took break from all other work we're doing. So actually we were not making any money at that time. And we just took that action, that massive action. But here's the great thing. Because we took it, in 15 days after launching it, we had 150% return on our investment. We actually made profit. And if we had not taken that decision, we wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here talking to you. So not everything went right on that project, but who cares? It opened one door after another, one door after another, and made us better entrepreneurs and better people as well. So there you have it. When it comes to decision time, remember, you all have called that opportunity in your life. Not all the beliefs and negative beliefs are yours, and never let negative beliefs stop you from moving forward. And when you take action, you will be able to work through your fears and with your fears on the other side. In fact, you will find that you're not as afraid as you thought you were. So let me leave you today with something and see whether you want to, sort of uh, use your decision making muscles. It is often very difficult to share what is really happening in your life and where you want to go, what are the next steps that you want to take. So if you hop on to the link that I've provided with this video and use that form to write to me and share that, I promise you that I will get back to you with some free coaching. Now, you will have an option to chat with me one-on-one if you decide to hop onto my calendar after that, but you don't have to do that. If you just write to me, I will email you, call you, whichever way is the best way to communicate back with you and give you that free coaching so that we all, as a group, we can have forward momentum in our lives, meet our big whys, and find our happiness. So leave that with you, and I will see you again in another episode of Rise and Be Rich. Thank you so much. Bye.